welcome to today's video. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing a little haul of everything I got from Popmart. I posted a vlog a week ago. I'm not even sure of my own upload schedule, or there is no schedule, but I have no idea when I upload. But I did post a vlog of going to the grand opening of Popmart, and there was a little challenge in it. The challenge doesn't make sense because of the vlog, but it's there. I don't know, in spirit, I guess. To let you in on a little secret, this is the second time I filmed this video because I realized the first time did not have the mic on. Did not have it unmuted, so that was fun. After I basically put everything away. Anyway, we're gonna do a little haul of everything I got at Popmart. It's been open for a week. I've been twice now, and I have 11 figures from them, not counting my husband's, just 11 of my own. So I'm gonna show them to you. I've already opened them because I'm impatient and I don't like filming in front of my husband, so I just opened them when we got them, and I'll try to be secretive with the cards so you'll be in for a surprise. But yeah, I just want to show you, just kind of want to chat about my experience, and just want to get a video out. I mean, there's no audience. Well, there's kind of an audience, but y'all don't talk to me, but I still miss you, still love you. We're gonna start with the first trip that we had, which was the grand opening. So out of the 11 total figurines that I have from my 2 trips, the first one I got 8 figures, and I'll also show you my husband's. I won't show you his figures because he has them all. You can kind of see them. They're he has them all set up. I don't want to mess with them. I do have one of his figures though, because we both hate it, and we don't care what happens to it. Our first trip he got 4 things, and then on our second trip he got 2. If you haven't seen the vlog, I'm gonna put it in the cards. I think it comes up on this side, I don't know. I'm gonna put it in the cards so you can maybe watch it if you feel inclined, if you kind of want context. It'll be there if you're interested. But in the video, we had a challenge going. He told me to guess a budget, and if I went over that budget, I couldn't have anything. I have to put everything back. But basically, I could get whatever I want until the budget that I guess, and then he would tell me if it's above or below and whatever. My guess was 210 euros. Apparently he said that the actual budget was 250, so I could have gotten more. Maybe that's why we went back a second time. I will say, waiting 10 hours for these figures, I would say worth it. I do love having them on my desk, and they're just so pretty, and especially some of them, because they're some of my favorite characters, so it's nostalgic for me, and I just love them. Anyway, let's just get into it. Okay, so I only got one of this Finding Mokoko, and funny story about this one. So when I saw the display for this, I wasn't paying that much attention. I was in a daze. But I only saw the Labubu, and I was well, I don't want a Labubu, but the vibes of this is I love this. I love the vibes. Oh my god, why does it have to be Labubu? And then my husband pointed out, he's no, there's just one character you can get. And I was okay, so we're getting it. We're getting one. And I think it has one of each of the characters in the Popmart universe. I don't know. But one of them was Skullpanda, and I can happily say I did get the Skullpanda girl. She is so pretty. I was really happy to get this one. I kind of messed up on setting her up. Here she is in all of her glory. She's so cute. She's just an explorer. Sorry if here we go. Sorry it's not more cinematic. Sorry I'm in the background. And then her little thingy opens, says Find Mokoko. And oh my gosh, she keeps spinning on the stand. And you open it and it's a Labubu, and it's a little creepy, honestly. But she came with 2 little accessories. One was this thing on top of her head, and apparently it's supposed to go back here, I've learned. But I tried to put it in there during the first time I tried filming this, and it won't stay in there. So it's on top of her head, and then the little other piece, I have it kept somewhere that is supposed to actually go on top of her head, and it's just this little pink. And then another single one that I got was from the Paradox from Skullpanda, and this is not my favorite set, but it is really pretty, so I was excited to get one. And I got the Bond, and you can't, it doesn't really, the card doesn't do it justice, honestly. Here she is, and sorry I'm holding it crooked or something. She's very pretty, and her, like the skin texture is like a normal figure, but like this part up here is very textured, like very, I kind of want to say like sandpapery, but yeah, and it's just very delicate and cute, and I really love the pink shade, and like, oh, she's pretty. Isn't the one I was like hoping for, but I am happy with it. I got 2 of the Image of Reality. This set is one of my favorites, like one of the ones that I was like hoping that they had in store. The first one I'm gonna show you is my favorite. Like this is the one I really wanted, and then my husband got this one of the ones that I kind of like really wanted, but so one of the ones that I got was the Paradox. I think she's so cute, and like, I don't know, just the aesthetic of her, and like, I love her. I love her little eyes. They're so cute. Like the bounciness. You can move these arms like this way. This is like Skullpanda Party Show. I love her. I really wanted her, so I'm really glad that I got her. And the set is just really beautiful. The one that my husband got, you'll see it later. You can kind of see her right there. Oh my god, my finger. Where? Right there with the red hat. She's really pretty, and I'm glad he got that one. The second one that I got, she's okay. She's definitely serving, but like, I could do without her. I'm not that excited about her, but like, she does look good on my desk still. And that is the Duality in the black. Here she is in all of her glory. She is quite pretty, and like the aesthetic and vibe. I don't know why I'm tilting it like that. But yeah, she's not bad. Like, it's not the worst one you could have gotten. I could have gotten. But yeah, so that's her. This next set is Skullpanda The Sound. I also got 2 of these. If you've watched the vlog, there's a part where I'm looking at these in the store, and I'm like, oh, these are the ones that Quarter Jade opened. And I say that because she's opened a lot, but like, I say that mostly to my husband because we watched the VOD back, yeah, like yesterday, when we saw her opening that set, because I was excited to come to Popmart, so we were watching blind box videos. And when she opened that one, I'll put them on the screen. She opened 2, the whole set. The set has 2 pink ones, and they are so pretty. I love them. I want them so bad. I should have gotten, my husband said we could have gotten a whole set. Like, you hear it in the end of the vlog. He was like, if you want a whole set, we can get one. Like, this is your last chance. I should have gotten one because like, I really wanted those pink ones, but like, I don't hate these 2, but like, they're not, if someone wanted them, I would be happy giving them away. I don't have these 2 on my desk like permanently. They're like back behind this big shelf. There's like our TV stand, and then another bookshelf. And on that bookshelf is where I keep these 2 because I'm not vibing with them on my desk. But the first one is definitely the better one of the 2, and that is the Terror. She is cool. She's definitely serving, and I love the color, like the blue ice. Well, it's not. This one's not like icy blue, but like dark. The color is really good, and like this helmet comes off. Her face is serving. I don't know what it. I think I was just too set on the pink that I like grown to hate this one. But yeah, she's not bad at all. I'm just unhappy that I didn't get the pink one. And then the second one I got is the Awe. This one is the worst one of the set in my opinion, so I was kind of upset that I got her. This is her. I'm not vibing with her. I do like the colors, like the silver and the blue. This thing is like, this idea is cool. I just don't like her that much. I'm not content. That's that. And then we have our last 2 from the grand opening. And these ones I was so excited for. Slightly funny story. And this set like released, I didn't realize it was Popmart. So whenever this set like first got announced and released, I didn't know it was Popmart. So when I walked into the Popmart store and saw these, I was honestly shocked, and I got so excited. I needed to have them. I got 2 of the Teletubbies Vibrancy, and I was a Teletubbies girl through and through. Like, I watched that until I was like 10. I swear to you. Like, even now, if you could find Teletubbies on TV right now, I would be watching it. They're so cute. And people say like the figures are creepy, and it's okay to be a hater. You're just wrong, but no, it's fine. They are a little creepy, like if you stare too long. But I do love them, and yeah. So I was really hoping. So if you don't know the Teletubbies set, they have the main 4 like in their normal colors, and then they have the 4 characters again, but they're in like pastel colors. So I would want any of them, to be honest. But what I was really hoping for was Dipsy in the pastel version and Poe in the pastel version. Poe is my absolute favorite, always has been. I've been a Poe girly. And so getting that one in pastel would be really nice. And then I wanted Dipsy, the cute little green one. I love her. I don't know why. So we got Butter Lala, which is the pastel version. So yeah, she's so cute with her little squiggle. And I really do love the butter yellow color. And Teletubbies is so nostalgic for me, and I'm like so happy that I could get one. Like I've literally like been eyeing them online for so long, and like was like, I just want a Teletubby. Now I have some. And then my second one is Peach Bow, cute little Peach Bow, and I was very happy to get that one. Here he is. Like I said, if you stare too long, it is a little creepy, but that's him. He's so cute, and they're so soft. And you can't like move his hands or anything, but I think they're so cute. If we happen to go back next month, I will hope that those are still in stock. I will maybe pick up another one. I'm afraid to pick up more than one, because if I get like the same 2 again, then I'll feel like kind of disheartened. So maybe just one. I'll pick up one maybe and hope for Dipsy. My husband, like I said, got 4 at the grand opening, and they're all singles. So the one that he really liked was the Dimoo Shapes in Nature set. This is what the card looks like. He was so excited for this, and there was one he really wanted, but I think he likes the whole set. He would be fine with any of them. And so he got on his first one Rising Wind, and the picture doesn't really do it justice, and you can't really see him over here. Like if you try really hard, you can maybe imagine him over there. But this one is really cute. It looks really good on his desk. And then he also got 2 Skullpandas. He got the Paradox and Image of Reality, which we also got one of these ones. And he likes this set. He thinks they're very pretty. I don't think he had a favorite. I think he was just wanting pretty much any of them, but I could be wrong. Sorry if I'm wrong. I love you. He got the Jewel Cage, and she is stunning. Right there, she's that one, and she is beautiful. She looks so good on his desk, and I'm pretty sure he was happy with that one, so I'm very happy that he got that one. And then he also did the Image of Reality, and this is the one that I almost want to steal it from him, but I won't, because I know he also likes it. But he got Anti-Gravity. She's very pretty. And like I said, you can kind of see her. She has the red hat over there in the background. And oh god, it's so stunning. Skullpandas are so good. And then his final one, I have this figure here to show you because... So he got the Star Wars Popmart series, and they're like little bobbleheads. He wanted Darth Maul, or... I don't remember the other one he said, because the cashier asked him like, oh, which one do you want from this one? And he said Darth Maul or somebody, and like the cashier was like shocked that he said Darth Maul. But I wanted him to get the battle droid, the one that goes Roger Roger, because he's cute, and I would have stolen it from him if he did. But instead, he got C-3PO, and like, yes, this picture is creepy. It's not just you. This picture is creepy. There he is in person. Creepier. Like, we absolutely hate him. Like, and then the saddest thing, when we went back yesterday, he was like, oh, I'm gonna get another Star Wars one to like redeem myself. I'm sold out. Ooh, that's rough, buddy. I'm very sorry, but now you just have to have him. And so then yesterday we went, and I got 3. One of them is one that I saw on a TikTok a few days ago. Someone who also went, they were like being like, today at the Popmart store in Berlin, and like they were showing like different stuff, and like they showed a set that they didn't have when at the grand opening, and I was like, oh my god, those are so cute, because when lore drop. It's not really lore drop, is it? Lore drop. Before we went to the grand opening, I was like telling my husband like the night before, I was like, I really want a like keychain one, like a plush keychain that you put on your bag. But I don't want a Labubu. I'm not a Labubu fan, sorry. But so I didn't want a Labubu keychain. I just wanted a cute set that had a keychain. So when I saw the TikTok, it was the Baby Molly series, and they were like, I think it's a, I don't know what animal it is. My husband swears it's not, but I swear it's a duck. It's that she's dressed like a little duck and she has a little party hat, and he says it's not, and I don't think it is now after the fact, after I like continued the story, but I thought it was a duck. But they were cute, the bright colors, and they had little party hats, and I love party hats. I was like, baby, we have to go to Popmart because I need one of these keychains. We ended up going. It was like a 20-minute wait yesterday, which is, and you still needed a wristband. I don't know if they're ever gonna stop that, like if we're always gonna need a wristband, because it's been a week now and you have to get a wristband every day, so I don't know. This one is the one. So we went for this one, and then I got 2 more because I couldn't help myself, and then he also got 2. I got one of the little keychain one that I wanted, and then at the grand opening, I was really, they had the Crybaby and Powerpuff Girls collab, and I wanted it because I want the one figure that I want, and I was too scared to like buy one and then I wouldn't get it at the last week at the grand opening. So then when we went yesterday, I was like looking at it, I was like, I really want the one. I think I'm just gonna get one just to see, because like the rest are like okay, like they're fine, and it's nostalgic because it's Powerpuff Girls. And so I got one, and I like kissed the box. I like held, I was like, please be the one, please. And so yeah, that's that one. Please don't roast me in the comments, even though there's never anyone in the comments except my husband. Hacipupu, I don't know. The Snuggle with You set, and these are also plushes. They're not a keychain though, but they're like plushes mixed with figures. I don't know. So this one, wait, I pick up this one, and I didn't even wait till we got home. Like literally, I made us sit in a bench in the middle of the mall after we got out of the store. I was so excited to see like which one, and then add it to my bag. Like I said, all of these ones were like bright colors. Like if you look at the box, there's like a white one, a blue one, pink. Like I don't remember the other color, but like they're bright, they're cute and colorful. I open the box, and it's black. I'm like, okay, and I'm like, I like stop for a second. I'm like, hold on, let's look at the box. I look at the box, and I realize that there's no black character on the box, and I'm like, well, I got the secret. And my husband is like, are you serious? And this is what the secret looks like. And she's cute, like she's a cat, so I think all the other ones are cats. But okay, the worst thing, okay, I understand I pulled a secret and like, oh my god, that's cool, like you get the secret, but I wanted a party hat. So I'm very upset that I got the secret because there's no party hat on the secret. But she is, I do like the Baby Mollies, they are cute. I would show you in person, but I'm too lazy. She's on my purse, like hung up in the whole way, like, but yeah, so I pulled the secret for that one. Then the Powerpuff Girl one. So, I don't like looking at the cards in the box, because like that defeats the whole purpose. Like I just want to I think I want the mystery. So I open the box, pull out the bag, and when I set the box back down so that I could open the bag, the card like tilted or like flipped. It tilted like in the box, and I saw it. Like when it did it, I saw it. And I saw that it was the character that I really wanted. So I like gasped and looked at my husband with so much shock and excitement. And he looked at me with so much annoyance because at this point his 2 that he pulled were not any of the ones that he wanted. And I felt so bad, but he was like, no way that you got the one. And I did. I got Mojo Jojo. He's so cute and I love him. I love him so much, and here he is, and he's so cute, and I love him. I can't stop saying it because he really is the cutest one of the entire set, in my opinion. And like, honestly, and look, I don't know if you can see it, his stand is sparkly. I love it. And I would be okay with having like the whole set, but I'm like, now that I already have him, I don't want the rest of the set. Like if I, do you know what I mean? If I wouldn't have pulled him, I would have been like, okay, we'll just get the whole set because I want him, and like that's how to guarantee it, kind of. But yeah, so I was so happy to get him. I love him. He's sitting like at the forefront of my little monitor area. I love him. And it also came with bananas. And like, I don't know where it fits. There's like nowhere for him to hold him. In the little card, they're just like in front of his hand. So at first I just tried to like, oh, we set it there. But I thought it looked weird because like it's covering his legs. So then I like tried to like put it back here, which is fine, but then it fell off. So, but I think if he's just sitting idly on my desk, it's fine. So yeah, I love him. I love him so much. He's so cute. Okay. Anyway, then the last one, we have the Snuggle with you. And this one, they were all cute. They're all like animal themed. And, but I really wanted the grumpy crocodile because crocodiles are my favorite animal. So I really wanted the crocodile. No, when I looked at the box, I saw the crocodile, and then like everything else, I didn't pay attention to. I was like, I don't even care what else is in here. I just want the crocodile. So when I opened it, I realized it's not like, because it was in this like styrofoam wrapping. I was like, you could see it, and I was like, oh, but it's not the crocodile. So I didn't really pay attention, and then like again, like we opened it in the middle of the mall. I was like, oh, it's the penguin, the kiss penguin. And so then we get home, and I'm like looking at the boxes and like getting ready to, or like putting everything all the like, because it came with like his feet off. So I was like getting him ready to like display him, and I was like looking at the box. I was like, this penguin's not on the box. And then I realized I got secret A. This is one of the secrets. So I pulled 2 secrets in one day, and yeah. And like, he's cute. I do like penguins. Penguins used to be my favorite animal. I do love the party hat. Love that. And then like you can move his arms and his legs kind of. And then like the feet come off somehow. They do come off because they came off. But yeah. I'm content with him. It's a cute little purple penguin with a party hat. Like, it's good. Just really shocked that I got the one that I want and then 2 secrets. And his final 2 from yesterday, he got one of the World of Warcraft. I don't remember who he wanted because I don't know anything about World of Warcraft. I didn't think he was a World of Warcraft guy. Maybe I'm missing a huge part of my husband's life, but and then he got another one of the Dimoo Shapes in Nature. And he got, I'm not even gonna try to say that person's name from the World of Warcraft. And it looks better in person. I feel like you can kind of see it back there. Like, he looks kind of cool. He wanted some like knight that looked really cool. But unfortunately he did not. And then for this one, he got touching, and it's really pretty. The wings, actually, they're supposed to go on like the front of his face so you can't see it, but they also stand like behind him, so he did it like that. You can kind of see him. He's next to the girl in red, I believe, in the background, and the wings are really pretty in person. The entire figure is really pretty. He really likes that set. And then I also kind of want to talk about a little bit more about the grand opening. I will say, I knew there was going to be a wait. I knew that like this wasn't going to be like a short, like, oh yeah, the store's open, let's get in and go. No, I knew it wasn't going to be like that, but I didn't realize it was going to be as long as it was. We waited 9.5 hours in line, almost 10, and it was something. And I just want to say, if you do plan on going to any like store grand opening, or like even like if you're going to a concert early, anything early, just be prepared to be like like the store opened at 10 and we got there at 9, and I thought that would be like a decent amount of time, but joke's on me, people were lining up since 2 a.m. So just be prepared, and then please, if you can, bring a second person, or like be a group of 3 or more, because you have to stand in line for God knows how long, and like if you have to use the bathroom or if you need something to drink, you can't leave your line or you have to go to the end. Like, at the very least, just like bring your own drinks with you and like some snacks or something. Actually, my husband, when we first got in line, he was like, I'm bored already, I'm thirsty, like, so we ordered Starbucks and he walked across the street and got it. And then in the middle, like around lunchtime, he went inside the mall. Luckily the store was inside a mall, so he went inside the mall and grabbed McDonald's for us. And then later on in the day, he ended up going back in to use the bathroom and he got us some drinks. Just be prepared, just take care of yourself, take care of your friends, everything. And yeah, yeah, we got there at 9, and then the line didn't start moving until probably 10:30 maybe. And I think from there, we moved a decent amount in that time. Cause I think, well, because since the mall opens at 10, everyone was outside, and like, if you kind of see it in the vlog, there's also a line inside the mall too. There's like, from the entrance of the mall to like this corner, it's like, I don't know how long, but, and then they cut you off right there, and then when they let you in, then you go to the store, but then there's like a line right outside the store because the store is small. You can't have like a lot of people in there at one time. But yeah, so I assume like after it opened, they let in a decent amount of people to like fill in both lines and fill in the store. So it moved quite a bit, like when it first opened, I would say. I couldn't even tell you like the time frames in which we moved, even if it was just a little. Like, it felt like it was 9 hours. Like, it was a lot of waiting and a lot of like standing still, like no movement whatsoever. And they had people, like workers, coming out randomly and like telling us information over like megaphones. And like at one point they were like, I would say it was probably like 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and like the guy came out and was on the megaphone and was saying like, don't worry, you're gonna get in, there's still stock, we have a bunch of stock so that like everyone gets something. And they had like purchase limits for only the boo-boos, which was really shocking to me. They like kept saying like, oh, we have enough stock, you're gonna get in, like even at this point in the line, you're gonna get in, don't worry. And like, so the stock thing like blows my mind, because like when we got into the store at like 7-ish, 7 at night, I don't remember, 7:30, 6:30, I don't know. I was like, it was like fully stocked, and like if something happened to like almost run out or completely run out, like when we were in the store, a worker immediately came over, like opened the drawer and like pulled out, and they had so much stock. Like, I was literally shocked at how much stock they had. Like, I feel like it's good for a business to anticipate like a bunch of people, but like not that many people. Like, I'm just shocked and impressed by how much stock they had, and like that everyone was able to get something, and like a lot of people were getting like a lot of things. But yeah, they did have purchase limits for Labubus only, which was weird to me. Like, why doesn't everything have a purchase limit? But that's fine. So all the Labubu plush, you could either get a full set or you could get 6 mystery boxes, like per person. That's what this top part says, and that includes like the Coke, the Big Into Energy, Have a Seat, and the macaron, exciting macaron or something like that. And then if you wanted like a Labubu doll plush, which is like the ones that are individually sold, I believe. Again, not a Labubu girl, I'm unsure. But then you can only get one of those per person. And yes, they handed these out when we were in line so that we would have like, so we knew everything before we got in. You did need a wristband to get in, so like when you got into the mall, while you were waiting in that line, they would give you a wristband, and then they cut it off after you left the store. And then, so that's what this first part says. I think the second part is talking about being like patient with the customers and the staff. Like, don't be rude in the store, don't be like aggressive, like just like common courtesy, like act normal, please. I think that's what that second part says. And then the last part was just saying like you have to pay with card, they're not taking cash. Still, even with it being open for a week, you still need a wristband. The wait today or yesterday, I think maybe 20 minutes, maybe a little more, 20 to 30, I don't think. But then again, it also doesn't seem like it was that long. I feel like we instantly got into the mall. Like, when you walked to that entrance, we instantly got in the mall. We were like right at the door, and then I feel like it didn't take that long. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I just wanted the keychain. And then this was the second one that they gave us, which was a Peach Riot girl. And they did have 3 girls cosplaying Peach Riot, and they were like coming up and down the line, like being like hype. And this one just kind of says like, oh, we present Peach Riot, and like introduces the characters, I guess. Nothing really weird happened like during the line. It was pretty chill. Like the people around us weren't like crazy or annoying or anything. There was this one guy at one point. He was like standing next to, so like I would say my group was me and my husband, and then there was like 2 girls in front of us, and then a girl and her mom in front of them, and then behind us was 2 girls. Those are like the people I learned to recognize just in case like something happened with the line, or like if I needed to go to the bathroom, if I would try to recognize those people to get back into line and find my husband, you know. So the guy like stood next to kind of like me, but more towards like the girl and her mom in front of us. He was like standing there, and like my husband's like sitting on the ground, and I'm like standing there, and I like text him. I was like, what is this guy doing just standing? Like it had been hours, like it was probably 3 or 4 o'clock or something, and like this was the first time we've seen this man. He's just like standing there as if he's like in this little section. And I texted my husband. I was like, what is this guy doing? And he was like, I don't know. And like I was just like kind of watching him, and then he said something to the people in front of us, and yeah, they're all speaking German obviously, and I don't know. I only know like I know like I'm A1, so like I know basic things, but like, and I know some bigger words. I don't know, but like I couldn't understand anything. But like from context, I could tell that he was like trying to like get into the line, and like so they start talking. They're like, and like the girl and her mom and my husband were all like we've been here since 9 a.m. Like if you haven't, you need to go to the end of the line. Like, I don't know. And then the guy tried to say like, oh yeah, my wife is up there somewhere, so I'm just gonna stay here. And that doesn't make sense. If your wife's up there, then go up to her. Like, why would you stand here and wait? I don't know. It didn't make sense. But like, that was like the only weird thing. I did cry at one point, because I am a crybaby. I have a bad knee. I've had lots of knee problems in the past, and like just standing for that long and waiting for 9 hours was taking a toll on my leg, and it was just painful, and I was like overwhelmed. I'm a very socially anxious person, so like being in a big crowd for a long time, it was getting to me, and like so I started crying. But other than that, the experience was good. I wouldn't do that with anyone else but my husband. Yeah, that's kind of all the experience was. When you get in the store, you know, it's really small. If you plan on going, if you're traveling to Berlin or something and you want to go, the store is very small. There's a lot of squeezing through and being patient. They did say on the megaphone that they get restocked, I think three times each week, every week until the end of August. And then after that, I think it's like once a week maybe or something. But like they're getting restocked pretty often in the month of August. That's what they were saying. And which is honestly crazy, because like it already had so much stock. So the fact that they're just like constantly restocking. And I did see that they're adding like the bikini bottom plushes. They're getting that in stock or something. And then like obviously the Molly one that I wanted, that one came into stock a few days ago. And yeah, so always keep an eye out to my German friends. Hopefully your favorite sets get put in. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to talk about my little figures, talk about how much fun I had. Yeah. So be sure to like and subscribe if you liked this video or any of my videos, or if you want to see more, just please like and subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. And yeah, I think that's it for today. Don't know when we'll be back or what we're doing, but We will be back. We'll see. We'll see. It's Friday, so happy Friday. Have a good weekend. Have a good day. And yeah, so I'll see you next time.